Hey guys, and welcome to Painting After Dark. My name's JR, and this is my YouTube channel. Um, I've been wanting to get into creating YouTube content for a while now, and I finally just decided to take the leap. So, welcome. Um, this first video, really, I just kind of wanted to give kind of an introduction to what to expect. And primarily, it's going to be exactly what you think it is, painting, usually me after dark. Um, I usually paint at night. I am an award-winning oil painter. I'm an award-winning tattoo artist. I have been published with oil paintings. I have been, had some of my tattoos published in some magazines. Um, More recently, I have acquired um, kind of a level up, in my opinion, a childhood dream of mine to become um, a cover artist for a comic book. Um, so I've had a long, extensive relationship with art. It's really one of the only things that I care about. It's one of the things I'm most passionate about. Um, I have been a gamer most of my life as well. I used to play Warhammer. I played Blood Bowl many, many moons ago. Played Warhammer maybe back in like third edition, something along those lines. It's been a long time. And I was playing Warhammer a few years ago, um, but the group that I was playing with kind of dispersed, and one of the local stores where I was playing also closed. But I still love painting as a hobby. And that's one of the things I'm going to be sharing with you on this channel. It's basically going to be a lot of miniature painting, probably some kit bashing, definitely oil painting, lots of oil painting, canvas, and I usually just paint on canvas, but who knows where this could go. Might be doing, custom shoes or hats or, who knows. I just like to create. Uh, Definitely going to be showing minis and mini techniques and basing techniques and just things that I've learned from doing this kind of stuff for a while. Um, some of the themes, is definitely going to be a little bit on the darker side. Um, as far as like the artwork is concerned, my oil paintings are considered dark art. If you're not familiar with that term, it's just kind of the umbrella term used for lowbrow art. It's becoming more and more popular now. So I've been painting, oil painting for, I don't know, maybe 10 years now. And I love it. So, me trying to create content to show people how I do things, um, mainly through hyperlapse, but there's definitely going to be times where perhaps I slow it down to try to show a specific technique. Just anything like that. Horror movies and heavy metal, there will also be some, metal music and horror themes going on as well. That is obviously like a couple more things that I've been extremely passionate about my entire life. So, all those things kind of rolled up into one big ball. Um, Got creepy dark art oil paintings and miniature paintings and heavy metal and horror. Um, yeah, and I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. Um, this is definitely one of those things that I know, basically just documenting art, but also can inspire other people the way it inspired me. There's just a couple guys, that I've watched personally. Ninjon, who's a mini painter, and then Miniac as well. They're both mini painters, and but I mean, like I've learned a little bit from those guys for sure. I'm not the best mini painter in the world, but I do it because I love it. And I have a style that's probably more my own than anything. because I've learned some of the techniques on my own before there was all of this, information out there just kind of given away. But that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is hopefully give away some information and maybe get other people inspired to paint and do the things that I do. It's really something that I think can help people just express themselves through painting and through art. This channel is definitely going to be art driven, and um, yeah, I look forward to the future. I hope it works out. I have a pretty good following and a good group of friends that I know will support the channel, and I hope you will too. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get as much stuff ready as I can. This is just kind of the humble beginnings of it. My first video. I'm as green as they come when it comes to creating content here. So I just decided instead of waiting for it, I just just gonna do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the takeaway, and I hope if you are watching, um, please like and subscribe. All of that good stuff. Um, when it comes to the minis, I'm not really an army painter, although I have painted armies and played in the past. This is just more for me to just paint, because it's just another way to paint different. Painting a 3D object as opposed to painting a 2D object and trying to create something out of nothing. You already have something to work with, and the cool thing is there's so many different ways that you can approach uh, a mini painting. And you know with minis being like, essentially you're taking this thing that's been mass produced and kind of giving your own life to it. That's just something really, really, really cool about that. So but who knows? Like I said, I just really wanted to get the word out, and I will be showing you a couple things when I'm done jabberjawing here. uh, I have quite the wall of shame, and I hope that this channel gets me off of my ass to paint more, and hopefully get this wall of shame down to, yeah, it's pretty large. um, yeah, and then, but also just to stay consistent with my oil painting as well, because sometimes you just get a block, and it becomes really hard to want to paint with so many things going on in the world. I've tried other social media, and they just don't have the traction. They've become far too political. So I just wanted to create something where other like-minded people, people into art, but also alternative lifestyles, tattoos, heavy metal, horror movies, and that kind of stuff, and make a place where all of that fits together. That is really, you know, I haven't really seen it, so I'm not sure if one exists. I know usually it's one thing, one main focus, um, but trying to make sure that all of those things are kind of represented in one space. Um, so that's really where all it is. It's just going to be me really doing a lot of art. Not as much of this. This is just kind of the first go around. I might do a little bit of sit-ins just to explain what the video will be, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of playing it by ear and hoping that that what I do takes off, and hopefully people enjoy it. So enough of me rambling. Here is my wall of shame, and also some of the minis that I've already painted. And I just hope you enjoy. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with me at Painting After Dark. I look forward to making some more content and more videos, possibly even going live on occasion to paint live. And yeah, thanks a lot for joining. See you guys.